Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Presley, and in this video today I want to give you my full review for Old Dog. Now, Old Dog is an Image published book that was written, drawn, and colored by Declan Shalvey. Declan Shalvey, also one of the main writers on Time Before Time, really adored that series, and the writer of Bog Bodies, which I also reviewed and loved. Definitely check out those reviews on the channel. And yes, I know we haven't done too many reviews lately, but we're back, and Old Dog is really good. Now, it is great. I will say, Declan Shalvey, his artwork, first of all, very much a fan of it. It's been growing on me ever since I've been reading his books. It's got a John Romita Jr. style, but it's a little bit cleaner. I love his action. I love his character design. I think overall the book looks amazing. This is a spy thriller book, and the artwork fits it perfectly. I think Declan Shalvey being the writer and the artist on it really makes for a cohesive look and feel to the book. I really love when writers are also doing art for their own books. I think it's great, and this is no exception. Old Dog was beautiful. It looked very much like a spy thriller, and also the colors were really nice. There's a lot of black and white throughout here with pops of red, with pops of orange, and then the action scenes when they're in fire, these beautiful desert landscapes, all of it is gorgeous. A lot of this book takes place in different settings when you go throughout the different issues. There's one that takes place in snowy Russia. There's another one that takes place in this huge metallic building. All of the settings feel beautiful, they feel unique, and I think his art style just complements it amazingly. Now let's talk about Old Dog, the story itself. Now, Old Dog is in reference to Jack Lynch, who is the main character of the story, and he was basically this huge CIA operative, and a mission went wrong and he was blown up, he was destroyed, but he didn't die. And we find out later on why he didn't die and how he didn't die. And overall, I just thought the story was really good. It's about him basically coming back out of retirement. He's the best agent in the field now because he's been enhanced in some sort of way. And also, he's trying to reconnect with his estranged daughter, who him and her mother had a falling out when the daughter was very young. So not only is this a story about being a spy agent, but it's also a story about becoming a father again. I think it's really well done. And overall, there's a lot of great themes in here about parenthood, also about estrangement, and about retirement, feeling fulfilled in your life, and also basically resurrecting from the dead. A lot of cool, interesting themes throughout here. Some of it gets a little bit muddled here and there. I think a little bit of it is too messy and maybe isn't fully explained like I wish it was. I wish this book was maybe one issue longer, because if I remember correctly, it's 6 issues and a little anthology short. So the book is decent in length, but the reason I feel like it's too short a little bit is that the issues are kind of short themselves. Typically, issues in Western comics are anywhere from like 28 to 32 pages. The issues in this book felt more like 20 pages, so it felt like maybe I was missing a little bit of context. Regardless, I still really enjoyed the story and I thought it was great. So yes, overall, because this is a spy thriller book, there's a lot of amazing action. There's a lot of twists, there's a lot of turns. We're going on some recon missions. He's rediscovering people from his past. I think all of that is super cool and fun. And overall, this book I really enjoyed. I did not think it was perfect, but I did enjoy it a ton, and I had to give it a 4.5 stars out of 5. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read Old Dog already. If you have, what were your thoughts, what were your opinions, and most importantly, what was your rating? Again, I gave it a 4.5 stars out of 5. I thought the artwork was beautiful. I thought the story for the most part was really well done, and I love the ending. It is a little bit of a cliffhanger ending, so I hope in the future we do get a sequel, but if not, this was a very satisfying arc nonetheless, and I highly recommend it if you love spy movies, if you love spy books, and overall, I just think you should read it because it's a fun time. Thank you so very much for watching this comic review. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later.